Lucas lived in a small, quiet village, but his mind was always somewhere else. He had a clear ambition to leave the countryside behind and build a life that felt more significant than the one he inherited. But he quickly discovered that wanting to move forward and actually doing it are two very different things. Every time he tried to build momentum, he was met with a wall of resistance he didn't expect. This is how it usually happens. You set a goal, and then the hits start coming in clusters. A failed exam, a missed job opportunity, a bad harvest that drains your savings. These aren't just bad luck. They are obstacles that appear right when you're trying to move the fastest. When these setbacks pile up, they create a heavy psychological weight. It starts to feel like there's a coordinated effort by the world itself to keep you exactly where you are. Exhausted by the struggle, Lucas visited a local farmer named Mr. Thomas, a man who had spent decades working the land. He asked him a single question: "Why does life keep putting these obstacles in my way?" The old farmer didn't give him a lecture or a motivational speech. He simply smiled and told Lucas to meet him before sunrise for a walk into the hills. Our natural instinct is to see friction as a stop sign. We assume that if something is difficult, it means we're on the wrong path, rather than seeing that the difficulty might be a necessary part of the movement itself. They hadn't walked long before finding a massive fallen tree lying directly across the trail. It was heavy, weathered, and blocked the road completely. Lucas saw a dead end. He stopped, waiting for Thomas to suggest a different route. But the old farmer didn't hesitate. He reached out, grabbed a sturdy branch, and hauled himself over the trunk. That tree changed the mechanics of their journey. To get past it, they couldn't just walk forward. They had to use their arms and find the vertical strength to pull their own weight up. Further up, they hit a stream. There was no bridge, just wet, mossy stones and a current fast enough to sweep a man away. Without a bridge, the environment forced them to change again. Crossing required a focus and internal balance that a flat, paved road would never demand. These barriers weren't there to stop the hike. They were dynamic constraints, specific challenges that required Lucas to develop new physical skills just to stay on the path. As they climbed higher, the trail became increasingly hostile. The ground turned to sliding rocks, the incline grew steeper, and rain created thick, ankle-deep mud. Loose rocks take away your ability to be passive. You have to calculate every single step, because one careless footfall means sliding backward. The mud and the steep incline turned the hike into a test of raw endurance. Lucas was gasping for air, his muscles burning as he fought for every inch of progress against the slope. This is how your capacity expands. The friction of the environment dictates how much energy you have to output. By forcing you to work harder than you're used to, the environment actually expands what your system is capable of doing. When the terrain gets this difficult, you can't sleepwalk through the day. It requires you to be fully present, engaging every bit of your strength just to avoid standing still. They reached the top just as the sun cleared the horizon. The struggle was over, and for a long time, the two men just sat there in the silence of the summit. Thomas finally broke the silence. He didn't ask Lucas if the view was worth it. He asked, "Which part of this climb actually made you stronger?" Lucas looked back down at the road. He saw that the tree was the reason he had to climb. The stream was why he had to find his balance. The mud taught him to keep his footing when things got slippery. He realized then that the obstacles weren't standing in the way of the path. They were the path. They were the raw materials, turning him into a person capable of reaching the top. Most people get stuck in this loop. They see a challenge and ask, "Why is this happening to me?" They want a smooth road, but a smooth road requires no adaptation. It teaches you nothing about what you can actually do. Over the next few years, Lucas began to practice a different approach. Every time he had a setback, he stopped asking why he was being blocked and started asking what the situation was trying to teach him. That small change in his perspective changed how he handled every failure. You don't reach a significant life by avoiding resistance. You reach it by using the inevitable obstacles you face today to force the evolution you'll need for tomorrow.